Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Kings. This is Emperor Ross Mortel. We are in my fourth campaign here. It's October 19th, 1944. I have a recon patrol going to Zone 6, 1900. I have to set that up. I don't know. I keep telling myself I'm not going to record because I'm bombarding you guys with videos of this, but I don't know. I just enjoy it more when I record it. So even if nobody watches, I guess it's worth doing it. So I'm going to set my patrol up. It's going to be Patrol Zone 6, 1900. I really like the way this turned out too, with all the different times and stuff coming in. We are after dusk. Going to reset the DRMs. We were up to 30 last time. And we're going to set up our guys. We also have to roll for weather, and I'll use Clifton's weather charts for that one. And I also, well, I don't think this is going to translate into the downloadable because I just can't give away too much of the game. But I put my Jeeps and stuff. Anybody's good with Vassal, you can, or even passing with it, you can put your own in there. But I put Jeeps and wound recovery in there because these are things I tend to forget. But I can't include them because you've got to have something held out so you guys purchase the game. Because I do see on BGG where people are saying they have no intention of buying it, and to me that's just wrong. I do understand the overseas dilemma with getting stuff and the cost of shipping and stuff, but I also understand that our hobby, in order to stay afloat, we need our game designers and our game companies and them to keep making money so that they can stay above the red line and keep putting out games for us. So there's two sides to every coin, and trust me, I'm one of the guys that's on the no money side of this because I'm on a fixed income. So if I can do it, you just got to pick your poisons. Which games can I afford to do? If I can't, what can I do? So please don't just use Vassal as a way to pirate games. Support our great hobby because right now is probably like the best time in my lifetime anyway for getting great games to play, especially in the solitaire mode. And that doesn't happen for free. So, all right, and that's enough. Weather for this patrol, we are in October. It's going to be a 3. We're going to have fog and mud. Oh, lovely. Good job on that one, Cliff. As brutal as Ross. Fog and mud. All right. I'll be a little slow here and there. We're still, the personal front is getting very interesting with my wife. I try not to draw my personal things into here, but she's going to need a new heart or a heart pump, and that's only if she's eligible. So things are getting hairy here. You add in my disability, and we're just staying afloat. Um, all right, patrol. Let's assign our guys. Last time I took out 9. I don't know. I liked having all 9 for the purposes of having the firefight out there. I mean, the firepower out there in case I wanted to do something. Uh, I'm torn over this because I'm not getting replacements, so I really need to build these guys up. And as you see, we are starting to get them built up, but it also makes us a little bit easier to be seen. Not that much, though. It really only makes a small difference. Let's take a look at the patrols, patrol DRMs. If I take out 9 instead of 6, it's about 2%. You know what? Screw it. We're going to take them all out. I'm going to take them all out. It is a recon patrol, but we're going to take them all out because this group's just kind of got it like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this and assign to patrol. And my patrol leader then will be Sergeant Coleman, who is getting better and better with his DQs, so we can take some chances on things like this. All right, now, um, patrol DRMs. -7 for the patrol leader. All right. Patrol size, we're going to add 6. And then we also have a scout level, 2% down. And I just, you know what, I got to check that. I turned down scout last time because he already had it, but this is one of those ones that scout may have extra levels in it. Reading that, yeah, 3. Did I make that available? He could have actually had Scout 2 on that, and I may just backtrack and make him a Scout 2. Yeah, I have it available. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna backtrack on him. He just got luck, and I'm gonna take that luck away from him and make him a Scout. And I know it's probably going to affect my. Well, it's not going to affect my last mission. If you watched my last mission, that was really nothing to it. The MGs just picked off the and blew up the truck with all the elites in it, and we never really had anything going on. So Richardson, rather than having this luck, I'm going to go ahead and replace that with Scout 2. That's because that's originally what he rolled, and for some reason, I was thinking that it was just a one and done. And Ross has caught me on this before, so yes, I make mistakes. I definitely make mistakes. So hopefully, this will encourage you guys out there that you're not the only ones that make mistakes. If you do, and just have fun with the game. If you do make a mistake and it's not game breaking, don't worry about it. Undo that. That was not it. Scout 2. And we're skill 2. There we go. So now I'm actually going to be able to move that down. Yeah, I'm glad I read that. So, Ross, hopefully, if you ever watch this, you'll see that I actually caught myself on that one. That's going to drop me another 2%. I've never, honestly, in 4 campaign. This is my 4th campaign. I never had a scout, much less scout 2. I dropped 2 more down to -5%. So that makes me even feel even better about coming out with 9 guys. Anyway, so we're sucking down a little coffee here, and we're getting ready to patrol. All right, so let's get this underway here, shall we? Quit BSing, Greg. Go ahead and we don't need to see them. We do want to kind of see the patrol charts. So Siegfried line, nothing I need to roll there. We already have the chart. We went with Clifton's, which I really got a hand at the Ross. We've kind of not we Cliff has done a lot of things that to modify the game, and Ross has just been absolutely awesome with all that. And this is a well-designed game to begin with, but I don't know. I praise them all. This is a really great game, and the weather's one of them. I think Cliff went in and studied the weather charts for that year and made up a new chart system for it, and that's always available. And Ross has actually endorsed it too. So kudos to both of them on that. So I use his when possible, and I'm rambling again. I do this when I'm nervous, and I'm nervous about life in general right now. So bear with me. Um, the strong Marine is not a strong Marine right now. All right, we're not in the front line either. We are in patrol, so I need patrol events. Let's get back to the game, shall we? Get myself all sidetracked and worked up here. First time segment. We're going to be gone to 1930, and we roll a 49, and we're going to advance 1 with nothing. All right, we're going to go to our second time, which is going to take us to 2000, and we roll a 2. That should be good. something ahead, advance one. So we've got to get through this to advance. And I've seen questions on that before. In my understanding, in order to advance, you have to get through this. So if you roll something down here and you're headed back to the base on one, you've got to get through this to get that advance. So that's my understanding on it. You suddenly notice an enemy force a little way ahead, gain of PvP. We are on a recon, so I am going to try to stay out of trouble as much as possible. But we are on recon, so being as we are recon, I think this investigate's probably my best way to go. And we are at 7 with Coleman, so that's a pretty good chance there. And thank God I saved my last save, because you know what? I did not use, that was so quick, we did not use all of our rerolls and stuff, and we still have some to use. I've got to bear with me. I just thought about that. I never updated my rerolls and stuff. I did everything but that. And we have a couple left over from our last mission because it did not last that long. We never used them all. That was 50S, yes, on the 17th. Thank God I saved it. There is a reason. It's easier. I don't like keeping a lot of stuff. I'm a guy who likes to get rid of stuff, but my computer, on the other hand, can be a hoarder's station sometimes with like these save games that I'll probably never use again. But in this case, it came in handy. We got 3 re-rolls and a must re-roll we have to use up. Never updated that. So let's do that now. Decrease and decrease. Okay. So we got a 7 and 3 re-rolls, and if we roll a 0, of course we got a must re-roll that. So we're going to go ahead and roll a d10. We get a we're going to use it right off the bat. Ah, Lordy, I love this game. Let's decrease that down to 0, and we have to re-roll that. And we roll a 5, and that passes. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. You determine the size of the enemy formation. Roll a d10. That's going to be a 4. That's a small force. You may ambush or withdraw. I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to avoid trouble. I wanted to investigate, but I'm not reading far enough ahead. Well, hell, we're here now. Withdraw +1. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll try to withdraw +1. Oh God, a 9. Well, we're using all of our rerolls and stuff right away, aren't we? We're going to go ahead and drop that down. And a 2. So we successfully withdraw, but we gain 10 for that. I'm pretty sure of it. Doesn't really say on this one, though. I know some of them say that if we withdraw, it doesn't say we were seen, though. So I know some of them say you got to gain 10%. This is one where, yeah, plus 10% if you're spotted. We're not spotted, so I think we just withdraw on that one and continue on. So that's why I'm playing it, Ross. If I'm wrong, you can go ahead and correct me. I'm not too proud to be wrong. And we're going to go into the next segment then. So we're going to go to our next time segment, which is 2030. We roll 52. 52 is going to be an advance, if I remember right. Yep, advance another one. Next one is 2100. We got a 57. That's going to be unoccupied enemy position, advance 1. Patrol comes across a vacant, recently occupied enemy position. A randomly selected patrol character makes a TQC. +1 modifier if at night. No. So we just go on to D12. We got 2, which is going to be my second character on the patrol. Gray, 4. We roll an 8. Fails. Nothing significant found. +1 PvP. I'll take the +1 PvP. Could have been a lot better, but not in the cards. Alright, so we get our second PvP on that one. That's good. Next time segment, 2130. We roll a 21. Make good progress. Advance 2, gain a PvP. Alright, and then we advance 2, which is going to take us all the way into our back to base. We have made our quota for the day. Going to go to the next time segment, 2200. 2200, and we rolled a 24. Steady progress, advance 1, which is actually back 1 now. Next time segment is going to be 2230, and we roll a 0. It's going to be something ahead, advance 1 again. So we're going to go back 1. We're going to roll a you know what? On the way back, I don't mind being a little more ballsy. We're coming back off of our recon. I'm going to go ahead and do this investigate again. My God, 9. Oh, God help us. We're going to go ahead and use up another reroll on that one. Going to roll again. 6, which is going to be a pass. We determine the size of the enemy formation. That's a 2. It's a small. I'm half tempted to ambush these guys. We got the firepower for it, and it is small. I love ambushes still. You know what? Let's do it. The last one didn't turn out very good. We're going to go for an ambush. I'm going to roll for it on this, and I'll set it up and play it offline. Not offline. I'll probably play it online. I don't know. Ambush. So we're going to go to patrol. Patrol charts. Siegfried line. We know it's fog. We know it's mud. We know it's going to be tight in. We got to figure the map out. 7 going to be the farmhouse. Always like the farmhouse. And then the enemy quality is going to be a 6. Average quality elite. Oh boy, more elites. All right, average quality elites, and we're doing an ambush. All right. Farmhouse. I'm hitting things twice here. This is going to get ugly because it's going to load it again. I'm sure of it. Yep, there we go. All right. Game. I got to update those games. So I haven't had time. Or it's not a matter of time. It's more a matter of concentration. I haven't been getting anything done lately because I just sit down and just can't think. I can think enough to play combat, and that's about it. I'm supposed to be testing games, supposed to be making modules. It's just the creative um, um, thoughts are not there right now. Fanatical. Even here, you'll notice I'm forgetting a lot and doing stupid shit sometimes, but So at least we're getting through it. We need fog, mud, and we are in night. Oh boy, this is going to be a lovely one. So we will get a couple of star shells. So that's a D3 plus 1. 6 goes 3 flares. 9 times out of 10, I don't use them, but I did make a a chart up for this to make them a little more accurate. Yeah, I will try to use that. All right, we do have one of no, we used up our must reroll. We have one reroll. One reroll plus we get 3 more because of our morale level. I'm gonna get that and get that. All right, there's no sense you guys sticking around watching me set this up. We know what the game's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and set it up offline. Then I'm going to come back in and we will set up. We will play our ambush against the average elites. Thanks all for joining me. This is our patrol. Second half of the patrol will be in a later video. And we'll see how this ambush goes. We've been doing a lot of ambushing lately. Love ambushes because it's not always easy XP, but there's a good chance you're going to get easy XP. So good chance, and I'll just leave it at that. We already seen how I can roll. Thanks everybody for joining me. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martel. We are October 19th, 1944, and we are about ready to ambush a German patrol while out on patrol. See you guys next time. Have a good night.